All right, welcome back to Scout Sports 101 NFL Draft Night 2, Round 3, Segment 5. This is the fifth segment of this NFL Draft Edition. And we have supposed to come in with the 75th pick. The 49ers selection has come in, so we're going to find out who they took right now, and then we'll announce the picks that have come in just after we went on the break. And so I'll announce them in just a second. It's linebacker Julian Patterson, 16th overall pick by the Niners in 2000. Let's listen in.
With the 65th pick in the 2025 draft, San Francisco 49ers select Nick Martin.
And so Nick Martin, linebacker, Oklahoma State, excuse me. Yeah, live there. And I think this was a good move because they were wanting to get another linebacker. And they need to. They want some add some depth to their defense, and I think this was a good move. He can really make plays. He can really hold down the ball. He can run the ball. He can really keep it from scoring. Yeah, 7.5 TFL in 2024. Missed 7 games with a knee injury, and he can really make you pay, and he's going to be a great addition to the San Francisco 49ers.
But I thought he's going to run into 4.4s, but he is exactly what Robert Saleh is looking like. Because you know what he looks like? Those safeties that Robert
and we got some picks that came in during the break. After 68, because I announced the Raiders from before I went on the break. 69, the New England Patriots took Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington State. I'll announce one more time. The 68th pick, the Raiders took Darian Porter, quarterback, Iowa State. You know the Browns took Harry and Fannin Jr. and tight end Bowling Green. Now with the 70th pick, Detroit took Isaac T. Slot, wide receiver, Arkansas. With 71st pick, the New Orleans Saints took Vernon Broughton, defensive tackle, Texas. Well, I'll get to this in just a minute. Dallas is picking in with the 76th pick. Let's go to the stage and listen.
2025 NFL Draft. The Dallas Cowboys select Savon Rebel Jr., defensive back.
Savon Rebel Jr. they take from East Carolina, cornerback. I think they were looking to get another cornerback, and they needed to. They really got one. Savon Rebel Jr. 6'1", 7'8", weight 194 class, junior, and he can really he's a great quarterback in a lot of ways, and he can really make it pay. He holds on to the ball, and he can really he can make you pay, and he can really he put a lot of big numbers with East Carolina, and so the Carolina Panthers got this pick in a trade, and it is in. And let's see who they will take with this pick. We'll find out in just a few seconds who they will take.
Considering Diggs' situation.
So
appreciate that those 2 cents. Carolina's latest pick is in Carolina. Once upon a time,
and Carolina still needs a few more pieces of the puzzle.
Just know that. And here comes Julian Hubbard. Traded a 77K to the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, the New England Patriots traded their 77th pick to the Panthers. And let's see who the selection. Let's listen in. Princely Umanmielen, edge Old Miss, and I think they were wanting to get an edge rusher, and I think they got one in Princely.
And can win with speed and a little more finesse CD than just pure power, but this is how you would build a pass rush. Practice they had the one-on-one. Do you remember when
Milan of Ole Miss, and he's going to enjoy being with the Panthers. I think he'll really enjoy that. And He 10.5 sacks in 2024, total 10th in FBS, and I think he's going to be a great addition to the Carolina Panthers. And
same looking guys who can go get the quarterback. I was 700 pounds.
so
First of all, back just watching it, Rich. Well, I'm sitting up straight. So yeah, that's right. Your posture has been tremendous. I appreciate you.
and the Arizona Cardinals on the clock with the 78th pick. And 25 points, 5 sacks with the Humilian head. And Arizona's pick is in, and
in the face. That's what usually happens. The Arizona Cardinals pick is in.
and we'll get that one in just a few seconds. Hopefully, I think we're going to commercial. We'll get when we get back from the commercial. And we're on the final hour of this draft. We'll be getting over about 11 o'clock. And now I'll finish up announcing the other picks that I did not announce. With the 72nd pick, Buffalo Bills, who got that pick in a trade, got selected Landon Jackson, edge Arkansas, and I think that was a good move for them. And with the 73rd pick, the New York Jets selected Thomas, quarterback, Florida State. They were looking to take another quarterback, excuse me. With the 74th pick, the Denver Broncos took Pat Bryant, wide receiver, Illinois. And I think Denver was looking to get an additional wide receiver. So that was a good one for them. You know, with the 76th pick, the San Francisco 49ers took Nick Martin, linebacker, Oklahoma State. And I think that was a good move for them. 76th pick, the Dallas Cowboys took Siobhan Rebel Jr., quarterback, Eastern Carolina. And with the 77th pick, the Carolina Panthers took Princely, Human Milan, edge Old Miss. And we're waiting for Arizona's pick to come in. It'll be in just a few seconds. They've made the playoffs once since 2016. They finished under 500 in each of the last 3 seasons. And Arizona would like to get back to the playoffs. And but we will see if they do. It's a long way off. They lost 5 or 7 games after Week 11 bye in 2024 and started season 6-4. Kyler Murray had 9 passes, touchdowns, 8 interceptions after Week 11 bye in 2024. 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and they signed linebacker Josh Sweat to a 4-year, $76.4 million contract. And one of 2 teams are without a player with over 5.0 sacks in 2024 in New England. And they also signed defensive lineman Callis Campbell to a 1-year, $5.5 million contract, which I think was a good move on them. And they signed tight end Sean McBride to a 4-year, $76 million contract extension, $32.5 million fully guaranteed. So, and they took and they said Trey McBride led the team with 111 receptions and 1,146 yards in 2024. They were 3-14 in 2024, same record as the Browns. Fewest wins in a season since 2015. So that is not. I hope that they're looking to improve on that. They added quarterback Jacoby Brissett and I said defensive end Josh Sweat. And they added Delvin Tomlinson and Callis Campbell, both defensive tackles. And we're about to find out who Arizona has taken in just a few seconds. So, and we're waiting to find out. Hopefully, we're going to find out in just a few seconds. And
I don't think there's a lot of quarterback teams.
And so hopefully we'll find out soon enough who they did take with that with the 78th pick. And we're about to find out right now. So we're going to go to the stage and we're going to listen in. And I think to announce this pick, it is quarterback Patrick Pearson, 5th overall pick by the Cardinals in 2011. Let's listen.
Cardinals select Jordan Burch, linebacker.
They take Jordan Burch, edge rusher, Oregon. Edge rusher, linebacker, Oregon. And I think this was a good move.
Looks like he's a 3-tech.
I think they were wanting another edge/linebacker.
She's better rushing out there on the edge. So.
And I think this was a good move. He really put up big numbers with Oregon, and
just jolt you or shock you with that CD, but just kind of get.
And he can shock you with big plays, and he can really make them and make you pay, so I think he's going to be a great addition to the Arizona Cardinals, and we're up to the 79th pick. The Houston Texans are back on the clock, and so we're going to find out who they're going to take with the 80th pick. Their pick is in, and we're going to find out in just a few seconds who they're going to take. And with their last pick, see, yeah, they're picking round 2. The Houston Texans took Aradante Nursery tackle Minnesota. Let's see who they take now. Let's go to the stage and listen in.
The Houston Texans select Jalen Noel, wide receiver.
They take Jalen Noel, Iowa State wide receiver. And I think this was a. I think they wanted another additional wide receiver. This was a good move, and he runs the field like nobody can. He really makes some big plays, and he's going to be a great addition to the Texans' offense. And I think he really is going to be a great addition to the Texans' offense. And he had 1,194 reception yards in 2024, which is 9th in FBS. And the Indianapolis Colts are going to be on the clock with the 80th pick. And they're going to, and just to have their pick is in. We're going to find out in just a couple of seconds. And we'll find out who they are taking in just a couple of seconds. And with their last pick, they took. With their last pick, the Indianapolis Colts took. And I'm trying to see to find out. I'm looking. They took JT Timbloa, edge from Ohio State. Let's listen in right now. Running back Jonathan Taylor, second pick by the Colts in 2010. Let's listen. Justin Whaley from cornerback from Minnesota. I think they were looking to take another quarterback. I think this one's a good one for them to take. And from the University of Minnesota. And I was really think this was a good pick for them to take. And he had 12 passes defensed in 2024, which is 8th in FBS. 7 interceptions, 27 pass breakups in his career. And
Antoine Winfield, right? These are guys who know where the ball
and
go get it. A lot, right? Number 1, PJ Fleck.
And he had 155 tackles in his career as well. And so the Cincinnati Bengals are now on the clock, and their pick is in. And we are about to find out their pick in just a few seconds. And with their last pick, the Bengals.
Cincinnati's pick, 81st overall.
The last pick they took, Cincinnati took. I'm trying to look here. They took Demetrius Knight Jr., linebacker, South Carolina. Let's go listen in. The Bengals selection is in. Let's go to the stage and listen in. And it's going to be Noah Sacco, Tim McCrumpy, 10th pick by the Eagles in 1983. Let's listen.
Darian Fairchild, guard, Georgia.
Dylan Fairchild, guard, Georgia. I think Cincinnati was looking to get a guard, and I think this is a good move for them. Fairchild really has a lot to offer. He's got strong hands, and he's really able to hold on to the ball. And he's able to run the field and maybe do that a little too much. And And he had a 2024 second team All Pro, All American, and he
Cody Ford is the guy who's up there now.
and he really put up some big numbers with Georgia this past season. And
Creed Humphrey,
well, we don't know much about him though.
all pins.
And
That's how many walkovers did he give the guy just like, yeah, not tonight. You go ahead.
yeah, and he had a PFF of 1 of 7 FBS yards to allow one of fewer QB hits since 2023. And minus 150 pass block snaps as well. And the Titans are back on the clock. Steelers are right after that, and we'll see who they took. Who the Titans will take right after this, and when the draft comes back on the screen, and I think Tennessee is looking to add some more depth to the offense. They may take a wide receiver or a linebacker. We'll see. That's kind of my prediction, and so we'll see who they take with this next pick, and so we shall see when the draft comes back up on the screen, and John Storer was a Pro Football Hall of Famer, class of 2002. He was selected 82nd overall, and he was for the Titans. He's a Titans Hall of Famer, and notable player Joe Montana is a Pro Football Hall of Famer, class of 2000, selected 82nd overall as well. But I think the Titans are really wanting to add some depth. They're probably going to go for some position for their offense. I think not so much the defense, but we'll see. And their pick is in. We're waiting for the vet to come back on the screen. Hopefully, we'll find out in just a few seconds who they are going to take. And so we'll know in just a matter of moments. And boy, this is still. I feel it's been an interesting second round and now an interesting third round that we're having, and I'm hoping the Browns will take a quarterback with 94. If not tonight, they'll take one with the other picks tomorrow. And I've mentioned this before that Shedeur Sanders still it's waiting to hear his name go off the board. And his father, Deion Sanders, is still waiting, and he is wanting to hear his son's name go off the board. He's anxious. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get the draft back on the screen soon. Well, this is really as we're starting to wind down the third round, and we are back. The pick is in. The draft is back. So Shedeur Sanders still hoping to hear his name go off the board tonight. So
The Steelers. There's only one player left on Daniel Jeremiah.
and so
For the top 50.
and then 27.1 point player game allowed in 2024, 30th in the NFL. But the Titans really need some more pieces of the puzzle. 32 sacks in 2024, total 29th in the NFL. So
Steelers were next. The Steelers had a shot. Shedeur Sanders,
88.3 player percentage game average in 2024, 27th in the NFL. So we're about to go to the stage, and we're about to hear who the Titans have selected. Let's listen in.
With the 86th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Kevin Winston Jr.
They select Kevin Winston Jr., safety, Penn State, and I think they were looking to get a safety, and I think this was a good move because Kevin Winston Jr. really put up a lot of big numbers, 6'11", 2, and
But he is aggressive and physical versus
he is very aggressive and physical. He can make big plays. He can make you pay. He
I love the value.
can hold on to the ball,
Time for draft buzz presented by
and he can really
Richard number 83, a potential.
He can really make it pay, and he,
with the Pittsburgh
as I said, put up some
He did a
big numbers with
lot of love between Sanders
with
and Tom
Penn State,
yesterday.
and now the Steelers are back on the clock, and their pick is in,
If they were going to
and
play, just talk to Steelers Nation.
so we're about to find that who that one is in just a moment,
Pick a quarterback.
and
Be someone who will contribute this year. It'll be someone for the future.
and so we'll find out who it is in just a moment.
He does want to come here, so I think we may get word.
And I think the last pick the Steelers took. I go look here.
To deliver the latest select.
The last pick Pittsburgh took. Not seeing. And I think it was back in round 1 because I'm not seeing any for the Steelers in round 2. And yes, it was back in round 1.
With the 80.
It took Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, Oregon. Let's go to the stage and listen in. Lynn Swan, Pro Football Hall of Fame class 2001. Good announcer. Let's listen.
Looking to be dominant once again. Select Caleb Johnson, running down.
It's like Caleb Johnson, running back, Illinois, Iowa. Excuse me.
Pittsburgh.
This one was. It's nice to see Lynn Swan. He is a Hall of Famer, an NFL legend, and Steelers legend and Hall of Famer. So he is. He put up some big numbers with Pittsburgh. He spent a lot of years. Johnson put up a lot of big numbers with Iowa. He's one of the top running backs, second team IP All-American. He can really make you pay. He can run the ball. He can really make the big plays when he needs to. So. So we'll see,
Who just went to Los Angeles,
and we will see how he works out. I think it's going to be a great addition to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to load this video. I'll be right back. Stay with us. More to come. I'll let you know the picks that come in.